Okay, boys and girls, so for today's assignment, you are going to apply what you've learned about pictographs and pictographs by doing some pictographs digitally. You've been doing a bunch of pictographs and pictographs in school on paper, but now that you're home remotely, you're going to use your computers to show what you know. So let's take a look at this very first graph. This is a favorite cupcakes graph. They have put the cupcakes in to show which flavor is the most popular. What you'll need to do to answer these questions is just take these numbers and drag them over here to match the number of cupcakes that are in each category. We'll start with doing the first one together. There are 4 cupcakes. 1, 2, 3, 4. But before you go over here and grab the 4, make sure you go and check your key. You're in 3rd grade now, and most often than not, on a pictograph, you are going to have a scale, which means that the object isn't going to be worth exactly 1. It will be worth more than 1. So in this one, it is worth 2 cupcakes. So when I count this back again, it is 2, 4, 6, 8, because I have to count by 2's, not by 1. So I would take the 8 and I would drag it over here. I also want to point out that sometimes you might have a symbol that is a half symbol. So if 2 is a full cupcake, 2 cupcakes equals 1 full cupcake, then a half a cupcake would equal 1. So when I count, I would count by 2's for all of these, and then add 1 more to get my answer. So all you're going to do again is just drag the correct numbers in to show how many number of cupcakes are in each row. Then when you do that, you're going to then answer some questions. Sometimes it might be a number question. Other times you might be using one of these words to describe the cupcakes from the graph you just completed. So remember, you're going to have to toggle or switch back and forth between these two graphs. To do that, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cursor and I'm going to touch the second slide, and that will bring me to the second slide. And if I need to go back, I'm just going to touch the first slide over on the left-hand side in the little thumbnail bar. Once you've completed those graphs, you're going to do another graph. This time you don't have the symbols, you need to make it. You have the data up here. There are 25 lions, 30 monkeys, 10 elephants, and 15 giraffes. Each sun symbol means 5. So you're going to have to complete this graph by showing how many symbols you would have. So let's pretend that lion, instead of us saying 25, said 5. So what you would do is just come over here and you would drag the lion symbol over to show that there are 5 there. Okay? If it was 20 for lions, you would need to count by 5s until you get to 20. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And to do this, boys and girls, just a reminder, I hold down with one finger, my left hand, and then I take my right finger and I drag the symbol to where I want it to be, and I let go of both fingers and it'll go where it needs to be. So once I complete this graph, I'm then going to answer the questions just like last time. You might have some number answers, or you may have to drag the words over to answer the question correctly. The next graph you have is a nature walk. And on this nature walk, you see all these different bugs. So the very first thing you're going to do is just like you did in school with the fuzz bugs, is you're going to sort each of these bugs into the correct category. By doing this, you are making a picture graph. A picture graph, remember, uses different symbols for each category. Okay, so I have a butterfly with butterflies, a snail with snails, a ladybug with ladybugs, a fly with fly, and a bee with bee. You're then going to take that data and turn it into a pictograph. A pictograph uses one symbol to represent all of them. This time your key is 2 insects. Okay, so what you're going to have to do is, these are worth 1. Your symbol is going to be worth 2. So when you're done creating your columns, okay, and sorting all your bugs, you're going to count out how many total bugs you have, and then you're going to have to divide that in half, or by 2, to figure out how many you would put here. Okay, so let's pretend I have 8 butterflies. I don't think I have 8 butterflies, but let's pretend we do have 8 butterflies. Then we would count by 2s until we get to 8 to figure out how many smiley face symbols we would need. So if it was 8 butterflies, we'd count 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 4 fingers up, so I would put 4 smiley faces in the butterfly category. Excuse me. Once I've answered that, completed my whole pictograph, I would then answer these 3 questions using the numbers. So that's today's activity. If you have any questions, please email me or hop in on one of the Zoom times that I will be live to be able to help boys and girls. I hope you have fun doing this activity, and have a great day.